AirPods. Apple introduced AirPods in 2016 alongside the iPhone 7, the same year the headphone jack was removed. The original AirPods were built around Apple's W1 chip, which allowed them to pair almost instantly with an iPhone and maintain a stable connection. Over the years, AirPods expanded from a single product into a full lineup that includes standard AirPods, AirPods Pro, and AirPods Max. Each new generation brought improvements to sound quality, battery life, and connectivity, while also adding features like noise cancellation, side buttons to control the AirPods with, and overall a tighter integration for Apple devices. Although they work as regular Bluetooth earbuds with other devices, many of the features that make AirPods stand out were designed specifically to work inside Apple's ecosystem. Galaxy Buds. Samsung entered the wireless market with Galaxy Buds in 2019 alongside the Galaxy S10, building on its earlier Gear Icon X earbuds and trying to compete directly with AirPods. Unlike Apple's approach, Samsung treated Galaxy Buds with less consistency, experimenting with both features and design across multiple generations. Early on, the company focused heavily on sound quality, with many models tuned for stronger bass, clearer vocals, and a wider soundstage. Over time, Galaxy Buds also added active noise cancellation, ambient sound, automatic switching between Galaxy devices, spatial style 360 audio, and high-resolution playback. Samsung also took bigger design risks, from compact round buds to the bean-shaped Buds Live, while newer models came with AI-powered features. Redmi Buds. Xiaomi released the Redmi Buds in 2019, starting with what they called the Redmi Air Dots before gradually shifting to the Redmi Buds name. Unlike Apple or Samsung, Xiaomi built Redmi Buds around aggressively low pricing, focusing on affordable earbuds that still offered strong battery life, decent sound, and as many features as possible for the price. Newer models added active noise cancellation, larger audio drivers for stronger bass, and low latency modes aimed at mobile gaming. Over time, Redmi Buds also evolved in design, moving from small compact buds to more premium stem-style models. While they never really positioned themselves as premium audio products, Redmi Buds still built a strong reputation by delivering feature-packed wireless earbuds at a very budget-friendly price. Xiaomi Buds. Xiaomi introduced these as a premium lineup above Redmi Buds, evolving from its earlier Mi True wireless models into what became the modern Xiaomi Buds brand. Unlike Redmi's budget-first approach, Xiaomi Buds focused more on audio quality, stronger noise cancellation, premium materials, and flagship wireless technology. Early on, newer models adopted stem-based controls with press and swipe gestures, bringing them closer to premium earbuds like AirPods Pro. Over time, Xiaomi added more advanced sound hardware, including dual driver systems, larger magnetic drivers, and higher-end audio tuning aimed at listeners who cared more about sound quality than price alone. Newer models also introduced stronger active noise cancellation, spatial audio with head tracking, and premium wireless codecs like LDAC and aptX. Xiaomi even pushed further with Wi-Fi audio on some flagship models, giving Xiaomi Buds a reputation as the company's more expensive and performance-focused earbuds. Huawei Earbuds. Huawei introduced FreeBuds in 2018 alongside its P20 smartphones, launching the lineup just a couple years after AirPods. Like most major brands, FreeBuds grew into a full family, ranging from budget models to premium Pro versions. Unlike companies that played it safe, Huawei built FreeBuds around stronger audio hardware, aggressive noise cancellation, and a willingness to experiment with design. Early on, newer Pro models adopted stem-based controls with pinching, pressing, and swipe gestures, making them feel closer to AirPods Pro than most competitors. Over time, Huawei added intelligent active noise cancellation, dual driver systems, wear detection that could pause music automatically, and stronger water resistance for everyday use. Huawei also took bigger design risks, like curved droplet-shaped earbuds or the literal lipstick-style FreeBuds case, giving FreeBuds a reputation as one of the more experimental premium earbud lineups. Sony WF. Sony launched its WF Series in 2017 with the WF-1000X, making Sony one of the earlier premium brands to enter the wireless space after AirPods. Over time, the lineup evolved through the XM3, XM4, and XM5, with the flagship models becoming the focus of Sony's wireless audio identity. Unlike brands that leaned heavily on ecosystem features, Sony built its WF earbuds around sound quality, noise cancellation, and a more audiophile-focused experience, with customizable tab gestures built directly into Sony's app. Over time, Sony also became known for industry-leading active noise cancellation, memory foam ear tips for stronger isolation, and premium drivers aimed at deeper bass, clearer vocals, and just a wider soundstage. As newer models became smaller and more comfortable, Sony WF earbuds built a strong reputation as some of the best noise-canceling earbuds on the market. LinkBuds. Sony introduced LinkBuds in 2022 as something completely different from its WF lineup, focusing less on noise cancellation and more on staying aware of the world around you. The original LinkBuds instantly stood out for their open ring design, with a hole in the center that allowed allowed outside sound to pass through naturally instead of sealing your ears like most earbuds. Unlike Sony's premium WF models, LinkBuds were built around all-day comfort, awareness, and lightweight design rather than isolation. LinkBuds also have what's called wide area tap, letting users control their music by tapping the side of their head instead of the earbuds themselves. LinkBuds overall have a reputation for strong call quality, lightweight comfort, and a completely different listening philosophy, eventually expanding into multiple versions that turned LinkBuds into more of Sony's lifestyle-focused earbud lineup. PixelBuds. Google introduced PixelBuds in 2017 at its Made by Google event, building the lineup around the Pixel ecosystem, Google Assistant, and software-driven features that felt very different from most earbuds at the time. One of the original standout features was live language translation through Google Translate, something almost no major competitor was really pushing back then. Unlike brands focused mainly on audio hardware, Google built PixelBuds around smart features, voice controls, and deeper Android integration. The lineup came with touch controls early on, with tap and swipe gestures for music, calls, and volume control. Over time, PixelBuds also added active noise cancellation, in-ear detection, adaptive sound, and a wingtip design that helped them feel more secure during workouts. Bose earbuds. Bose introduced QuietComfort earbuds in 2020, building them around the same thing the company had already become famous for, which was blocking out as much noise as possible. Unlike brands that focused first on ecosystem features or audiophile tuning, Bose built QuietComfort around noise cancellation, meaning having a secure fit and all-day comfort. Its touch controls actually had customizable tap gestures as well. Over time, Bose also became known for one of the strongest active noise cancellation in the earbud market, using adaptive microphones and real-time processing to handle everything from airplanes to crowded gyms. Bose also stuck with its signature stability bands, giving the earbuds a more locked-in fit than most competitors, making QuietComfort some of the best noise-canceling earbuds on the market. Beats. Beats launched its wireless earbuds in 2019 with Powerbeats Pro, building on a brand that had already become known for bass-heavy sound, fitness-focused designs, and its connection to Apple after the 2014 acquisition. Unlike brands that leaned heavily on touch controls, Beats built many of its earbuds around real physical buttons, giving users dedicated controls that felt especially useful during workouts or while wearing gloves. Sports-focused designs became a core part of the lineup, from the large ear hooks on Powerbeats Pro to the smaller wingtip fit on Beats Fit Pro. Over time, Beats also added active noise cancellation, transparency mode, water resistance, and deeper Apple integration through features like instant pairing and device switching, while still supporting Android users. Beats built a reputation as some of the most workout-focused and crossover-friendly earbuds on the market. JBL. JBL became a major player in wireless earbuds in late 2010s. It split its earbuds across premium, mainstream, sports, and budget models, giving the brand a much wider identity. The JBL Tour Pro line introduced a touchscreen charging case that let you do things like answer calls and control the music, probably its most unique feature. As for the earbuds, JBL leaned heavily into its signature bass tuning to give a more pure bass sound. JBL also experimented with a wide range of designs, from stem-style earbuds to ear-hook workout models and newer open-ear designs, all of this giving JBL a reputation for a cool charging case and earbuds built all around bass and everyday versatility. Soundcore. Anker built its Soundcore earbud lineup with the idea of premium features without premium prices. The brand started gaining serious attention in the late 2010s, with product families built around open-ear fitness designs and affordable everyday models. Unlike brands that stick to one control style, Soundcore experimented with both touch controls and pressure-based stem controls depending on the model. Strong active noise cancellation was one of Soundcore's biggest selling points, especially on models that consistently appeared in budget earbud comparisons. Soundcore also built a reputation for massive battery life, deep customization through app-based EQ and personalized sound profiles, and a punchier sound signature meant more for fun than studio accuracy. And as newer models became smaller and more refined, Soundcore does come through on its promise of being a cheap but good lineup. Jabra. Jabra launched its first major wireless hit in 2018 with the Elite 65T, quickly becoming one of the most respected alternatives to AirPods at the time. Unlike other brands that use touch controls, Jabra built its earbuds around real physical buttons, giving users reliable controls that worked especially well during workouts, with gloves, or with sweaty hands. Jabra also introduced Hear Through, its version of transparency mode that let users hear the outside world without removing the earbuds. Because of Jabra's background in business headsets, its earbuds often appealed to people who cared as much about calls as music. Even after the consumer lineup began winding down, Jabra earbuds kept a loyal reputation as one of the more practical and cult-favored alternatives in the market. Nothing Ear. Nothing launched Nothing Ear in 2021 as the company's very first product, instantly standing out in a market where most earbuds looked more or less the same. Nothing built its earbuds around transparent stems and transparent charging cases, letting users actually see parts of the internal hardware. Stem controls became a core part of the lineup, first using touch gestures before newer models shifted to pinch controls that felt closer to the AirPods. Nothing also kept its distinct square-shaped case, added stronger active noise cancellation, high-resolution audio support, and deeper sound customization. While the design grabbed most of the attention at first, nothing Ear is still considered near the top of all other premium lineups. OnePlus Buds. OnePlus launched OnePlus Buds in 2020, building the lineup around fast controls, low latency, strong sound, and deep Android integration. Unlike brands that focused mainly on ecosystem features or design, OnePlus built its earbuds around speed, responsiveness, and performance. OnePlus also came with low latency gaming modes, making its earbuds especially popular for mobile gaming and video. Newer models added dual driver sound systems, high resolution audio support, and battery life that stayed competitive even against more expensive brands, which makes sense with its focus on being quicker and less feature heavy, and many consider OnePlus Buds to be one of the more underrated Android-focused earbud lineups on the market. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please hype and share it if you did. Leave a comment about your thoughts on all of these earbuds, and thank you for watching.